Good day, people. My name is Faisal Yogyakarta. The talk that I'm going to deliver today was a study that I did for my undergraduate thesis project years ago in Sleman, Regency, Yogyakarta province, Indonesia. This presentation will cover about the side effect in the Regency based on horizontal to vertical spectral ratio approach and its relationship with earthquake mitigation plan in the area. In late May 2006, a 5.9 magnitude earthquake hit Yogyakarta in the early morning, triggered devastating amplified surface wave and caused casualty of more than 5,000 people, including the destruction on academic buildings, public houses, and the world's largest Hindu heritage known as the Prambanan Temple. This study was inspired by the fact that Indonesia, as a developing country, did not have a proper earthquake mitigation plan and public building code despite located in the triple junction of 3 different plates. In Sleman Regency, the devastation took place mainly in the southeastern part of the area. Therefore, this study aimed to map the areas with high susceptibility to earthquake damage, particularly in the Sleman Regency, using microzonation technique. In this research, I aim to generate 3 different maps. First is the natural resonance frequency. Second is the approximation of sedimentary thickness. And third is the distribution of surface wave amplification in the study area. The study area is located in the central south part of Java Island. The Regency itself is one of the 5 regencies available in the province, with an estimated area about 574 kilometers square. Bordering to the south of the Java Island is the converging Australian plates against the Eurasian plate with a northward movement of 7 centimeters per year. Morphologically speaking, the study area is bounded by Merapi volcano to the north, Dengkang Fault and Opak Fault to the east and the southeast respectively, Garban Bantul to the south, and Southern Hill Plateau to the west. The star shows the epicenters of the earthquake with the depth about 17 kilometers. The regional geology in the study area can be subdivided into 3 major stages. First, the Paleogene volcanism contributed to the development of 3 volcanic clastic formation. And then a second, during the Miocene to Pleistocene, there was a major sea level regression promoting the deposition of limestone and limey tuff. And then last was the episode of volcanism occurs in the Quaternary, causing the development of Pleistocene to Holocene volcanic clastic. Move on to do some of the basic theory. Earthquake generates body waves and surface waves, but surface waves are the reasons behind the greatest destruction for buildings. There are 2 main types of the surface waves, loft waves and Rayleigh waves, but in this research, it uses only the motion of Rayleigh waves. The HVSR, or horizontal to vertical spectral ratio method, was originally introduced by Nagashi and Iragashi in 1963, but it is not until in 1993 where Nakamura further developed this equation and postulated that ellipticity of Rayleigh wave is frequency dependent, where it shows a strong peak at certain frequency. Then Bard in 1998 postulated the relationship between natural resonance frequency as wave velocity and sedimentary thickness. Also, Radomo Purbo in 2006 deduced that amplification value refers to impedance ratio between bedrock and loose sediments. Empirically speaking, this correlates with the first peak of HVSR, which occurs at the natural resonance frequency. So surface wave only travel to the surface and only moves along the surface because of the significant impedance contrast between the bedrock and the quaternary sediments. The surface waves can be trapped in the loose sediment. And then once the waves had a constructive interference, it may cause amplification and may damage the building on the surface. This strong interference occurs at a certain natural resonance frequency. And then the bigger the impedance contrast, the greater the amplification value. During data acquisition, grading point was conducted in every 500 meters with total points of 2,100 data, shown in red dots. For the data acquisition, we used several survey equipment such as broadband seismometer, mark product, Hakusan data logger, and a portable GPS. This project started in January 2008 and concluded in July 2008. Here is the data processing workflow. I started by deploying the seismometer for 1 hour per site. Then I checked the raw data quality before converting them into ASCII format and transformed them into frequency domain. In the frequency domain, I did the low pass filter on 5 Hertz. After filtered, the data was smoothed using moving average and plotted using HVSR method. I repeated the same process for each point survey location and mapped them as spatial 2D map and finish. So move on are the results of the study. First is the natural resonance frequency in the study area. From this map, we can observe that the low frequency, less than 1.25 Hertz, blue in color, dominates in all of our research area, especially the southern and the eastern part of the Regency. Moderate frequency 1.25 to 2.6 Hertz, green in color, spread over center, southeast, southwest part of the area. And then high frequency 2.7, 4.9 Hertz, yellow in color, dominate the central part of the area. Very high frequency, more than 5 Hertz, red in color, can be seen in the southeast and west part of the area. This map is the second result of the study, which is the Quaternary sedimentary thickness. Due to the lack of shear wave information in the study area, I assumed a constant shear wave velocity based on the shear wave studies in the central Java of 250 meter per second. Then I converted the resonance natural frequency into thickness. Thickness below 25 meter, blue in color, located in the northern part of Sleman, of the Regency, which is close to the Merapi volcano and also the southeastern part of the study area. The thickness around 25 to 50 meters, green in color, is relatively covering the area, all over the area. And then thickness around 50 to 100 meter, yellow in colors, are spreading over in the middle part of the study area. Thickness over 100 meter, red in color, dominate in the middle part of the area. This is the third result of the study, the amplification map. Dominantly, the study area exhibited low to medium amplification value shown in the green to blue color with a scale of 0 to 6. And then high until very high amplification value is shown in the yellow to red color, scale 6 to more than 9, disseminated in the eastern until the southeastern part of the study area. And this area, the high, very high amplification area, they coincide and correlates well with the area where major destruction from the 2006 Yogyakarta earthquake occurred. The discrepancy between observed distributions of sediment thickness and amplifications suggests the variation of the impedance from the Quaternary sediments. So as conclusion, observed low natural resonance frequency range from less than 1.25 Hertz to more than 5 Hertz. This yields a Quaternary sediment thickness with a range of less than 25 meter to more than 100 meter, assuming a constant S-wave velocity of 250 meter per second. And then heterogeneity of the volcanic clastic from prior episode of volcanic activities in the past may contribute to the varied impedance contrast. And then the southeastern part of the area shows the highest amplification values. Since then, the results of my study has been communicated to the local government for the urban planning and the earthquake mitigation efforts. And then furthermore, the local government has implemented plans to relocate the buildings in the high-risk area and to have more stringent building standards for any new commercial constructions. So that's the end of my research, and thank you for listening.